Welcome to Cup Habit number 2. This is the final video that I'm making tonight. Okay, so we're gonna be honest. I did not hit the mark with Not a Homewrecker. Versions 1 and 2. No, no. Um, version 3 might be the best one. I did okay with 1, yes. I did okay with that one. So 1, yes, because as an actor, 1, yes. Not a homewrecker. Not a homewrecker because of the simple fact that I would never want to ruin somebody's relationship for my happiness if they're already happy and they're together. I don't want to be that guy that comes in and ruins someone else's relationship. Because understand this. I don't know what the fuck I did with my light. However you generally find someone, like if if they're not like if they're not happy, that's a different ball of wax versus you coming into somebody else's relationship and causing chaos, panic, and disorder. If they're on the outs, like if they're done, like the woman is done, and she doesn't want anything else to do with the man, that's different versus me coming into the relationship, the girl telling me she has a boyfriend, and me saying, fuck that motherfucker, I don't give a fuck, I'm going to keep going. There's a couple of things that can go wrong with that. One, the guy could be like me. You want to take my girlfriend? It's 2 possible scenarios. One, if y'all were already talking and I didn't know it, and she was fixing on the surprise move, like that song, I heard it through the grapevine, and y'all already started something without me being aware, you're good. I'm not going to physically touch you unless I catch her balls deep on your dick. She's going to have to stay with you for the rest of her life from the beating that you were going to receive. Okay? I'm just saying, if I'm dating her and you take her from me, because this has happened to me more times than I can count, she's going to be with you for the rest of your life. I promise you. I promise you. I'm going to jail. I probably won't get more than like maybe a year or 2 for assault, heat of passion, that kind of thing. But you, the victim, sorry, you may not function very well after I'm done. Just saying. You may not function very well after I'm done. Because I'm going to bludgeon the fucking shit out of you. I'm not going to kill you. I'm not going to kill you. But with whatever's left of you, you're going to wish that I killed you. But see, nah. Because she's not worth it. Now, let's say her and I are happy. And we keep telling you that we're together. Leave us alone. But you keep persisting. You keep pursuing her. And it's not like you're stalking her, but eventually she just goes ahead and caves in, and then y'all have sex. Now she done cheated on me. Because she couldn't stop, and you wouldn't leave her the fuck alone. Alright? So now, she done broke up with me, fucked you, and wants to get back with me. No, that doesn't work. See, you left me for this dick. And I hope it was good dick. Because we're done. Because I've had that happen to me too many fucking times to count. I have been the guy on the receiving end of people breaking up my relationships. I refuse to do that to somebody else. I refuse to be that guy who breaks up another couple because the shit's happened to me. And if the world actually taught their children, okay, she's dating somebody else. If they ever break up, you may be on the option block. You can wait or you can live your life. I chose to live my life every fucking time that a girl has broken my heart. Every time. The last one was the hardest one. Because that was a hard breakup. Because I really wanted to marry her. I shoot you guys the rings plenty of times. Alright? But I've also taken it amongst myself because I know that hurt people hurt people. So I'm never going to hurt someone else the way I was hurt. Which is why my golden rules is quite simple. you're gonna be open and honest with me from the fucking jump. Now, I don't give a fuck about your body count. There's only two things required. One, you are honest. And two, you are a biological female, which means you was born with a vagina. There's nothing but female stuff down here. You get a period, you don't get a period because of birth control. I want your childhood pictures. I want complete and open honesty. I am not an unopened mind guy, but I don't want to date someone who used to have the same thing I had. And please don't take that the wrong way. I know a lot of female transgender people who are fucking beautiful. And they look more beautiful as a woman than they did as a man. But I don't want that. I don't want that. I want a person who's always going to be honest with me. Even if it hurts my feelings, you have to be honest. If you don't want a fucking relationship, I need to know before you drag me through the mud for 2 fucking years, destroy my fucking heart, my hopes, and my dreams, and then when I'm popping the question, oh, you can't come see me anymore. Relationships are overrated. I will never go for that shit again. Ever. I've had quite a few relationships that could have worked out and could have been great. Could have been great. From the 12-year-old girl when I was 12 who was like, hey, Jimmy, I need space. And in a week of that space, she brought her new boyfriend to my porch and he got boots to ass. Then when I was 14 and the guy had a gun to my head, these were black women. We could have had a great fucking relationship. Nope. Then there was a white girl who was only dating me because I was black. Or blackish. You know how there's levels of blackness and mixed people only qualify for it for the girls who want to date their father for just enough. We're going to date this black guy or this black guy who doesn't exactly look black. He looks more Mexican than black. So my dad won't be too mad because he's not black. He's Mexican. So that's bad. But for him to be black is worse. So yes, I've dated those kind of white girls who they dated me because I looked Mexican. And because I looked Mexican, their parents weren't going to be too upset with them. You know. And, you know, it is what it is. But the thing is, you know, I don't need heartbreak in life. I know it happens. It doesn't have to happen. We can all be honest at certain ages as adults. You know, after you're 25, look, if you want to fuck, say that. If you want to have a relationship, say that. But you both have to be on the same page. You can't be a girl who just wants to fuck and be with a guy who wants a relationship. You're fucking him over. And you're hurting him for the next girl who may just want a relationship, which he might be able to fit in because he wants a relationship. If you are a guy who just wants to fuck, you can't be in a relationship with a girl who wants a relationship because she wants a fucking relationship. She doesn't just want you for a fuck. And this is where we have that failure to communicate shit. Oh, I like you. Oh, I like you. Oh, really? Good. Cool. You want to have to do cool. Boom, boom, boom. I'm not answering. I'm not answering. What do you want? You coming over tonight? Nah, bitch. I'm going somewhere else. Click. Why you ain't coming over? Next thing you know, she's hurt. And she's pregnant with this asshole's baby. He's off the picture. And then Big Brother has to come in. Big Brother wants to beat dude's ass, but no, he does not do that. He has to help bring his asshole children and take care of them. Ruining Big Brother's life forever. Okay. Now, on the other end of that spectrum, most men don't give a fuck. They get the pussy and roll. Most men are raised that way. But they don't have to be that way. They choose to be that way. You as a man, if you're men watching, you can control where you stick your dick. You might not be able to control your heart, but you can control your dick. You might not be able to control when that motherfucker gets up at 4 o'clock in the morning and there's no woman for you to stick it in. No. But if you're in a relationship and she consents to that, you're good. But if you're just in a fuck or a situationship, she has to actually be there. Or you're just going to have to watch porn. Anyway, don't wreck people's homes. Alright? Really don't. If you want to take somebody's girlfriend from them, I will say this respectfully. you will take the consequences with that actions. So I hope that the pussy is worth it, because you may not be getting any more when the boyfriend stomps a mud hole in your shit. And now, before I go, I'm not letting you women off the hook, because you women are guilty for this shit too. The girlfriend I mentioned with the rings, my ex. No girlfriend no girl really ever bothered me until I had a girlfriend. Regardless, in any relationship I've ever been in, no girl has ever gave me two fucking looks unless I was holding hands with another girl. And so for you women who go around doing that shit, I'ma wreck their home. My pussy's better. Here's the thing. Hopefully your fight game is better too. Because just like us men, you will be on the hook.